thank you for watching avivTarot. And today we are going to do a pick a card reading on what he wants to say, he or she wants to say to you, and how does he or she feels about you. And then we'll have a little bit of advice or things that you should know or watch out, that type of thing as well. So here are 1, 2, and 3. Make your pick. And I didn't pick a card for our general message today for everybody because I just didn't feel like we need to today. So anyways, make your pick for 1, 2, and 3, and you can the timestamps are below. You can scroll down to whichever pile that you chose. And we will start with pile number 1. So pile number 1 got the Sun in reverse, Ace of Coins in reverse, Movement, Choices, Decisions, upright, Spiritual Union, upright. And then this last card is Healing Family Issues. All right. So these 2 cards are what he or she wants to say to you. This is what they feel about you. And then this is advice and other things that you should watch out for or you should know. Okay. More like an advice card. All right. So starting with what he wants to say to you. So these 2 cards are reversed. It's the Sun. So Sun is all about joy and happiness and like bright, like cheerful and that kind of thing, right? When we have it reversed, it's not necessarily like not cheerful and bad and all that stuff, but this is what he wants to say to you or she. That he might not be feeling super happy. He's maybe a little, he or she, sorry, I keep saying he, but I meant he or she, right? Because it's a general reading. So I'll just use they. So they feel a little bit depressed, maybe. Not necessarily caused by you, but they wish, these are things that they wish they could tell you, but they either feel maybe embarrassed or maybe they didn't feel that they want to share that part because it's just, I don't know, like too personal, or they don't want to share like these pessimistic thoughts or, you know, that kind of things with you. So anyways, so they're feeling a little bit depressed, and they feel like, you know, maybe things aren't going the way they wanted to go. So this is why I chose the second card. So the second card is Ace of Coins in reversed. So Ace of Coins is all about like usually coins about financial stability, or just like finances, work, that type of things. And so, and also just like new beginnings in general. And so he or she, they feel a little stuck in their current situation. And so they might have a little bit of instability with money, or maybe they're having trouble with things at work. And so they're feeling depressed. So things are not going the way they wanted it to go. So, and they wish that's something that they could share with you. Okay. And then over here, I mean, this is the advice card, and we have the Healing Family Issues. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so it could be something also with family, like they feel like they can't start something new because maybe some kind of a family issue is going on with them, that they need to deal with that first, and it's really like dragging them down like emotionally. And so, and we do have a major arcana card, so definitely it's something major, I think, in their lives that that they feel a little bit out of control, out of their control, and they feel very depressed about. So something that they wish they could tell you, but they can't, or they don't feel comfortable or they feel embarrassed to tell you. And then so over here, which is also, also very interesting, is Ace of Coins, right? And then if you add up, the Sun is actually number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10, which also equals to 1. So it is a lot of new beginning, but it's reversed. So it's going to take a lot more energy to actually flip this around. But it is a new beginning. And once they get rid of this kind of sad, pessimistic feelings, a new beginning could start, okay? And then it was very interesting that these two cards, how they feel about you, we got 2, okay? 2 and 2, it's crazy. So you got 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. And this one is about movement, choices, and decisions, spiritual union. So I think how they feel about you is that they feel like they could connect with you. They feel like you are their partner. And they almost feel like, look at this. It's like they almost feel like you're a mirror to them. Like you guys share a lot of things. A lot of things that you guys share are very similar. You might have very similar personality, very similar behavior, very similar thinking patterns, values, etc. So like you're almost like a mirror to each other, okay? And then over here is movement, choices, and decisions, and right, what I was just saying. They want to move forward. They want to have this new beginning, but they feel very stuck. They feel pessimistic, and it's most likely could be a family issue or something with work or finance. Something is not too stable, okay? And then also Ace of Coin is about or this card in particular is I think it's the root chakra. So they're not very grounded. They feel like being knocked off their feet a little bit, okay? And they need to find that balance back in their lives in order for them to actually move forward. And but then they do feel that you and them, or he or she, you guys share a very strong connection. Like they feel like they could trust you. You're a partner to them. So that's that. And then things that you should look out for advice is that there's healing family issues. So it could be, doesn't necessarily have to be them. It could be you as well, because this is a general advice card for pile number 1 people. So if you have some family issues, right, it could be affecting your love life as well. But they could also be having problems with their family too. So, something to look at, and maybe it's like something about your parents, or if you are a parent, right? If both of you are parents, maybe that's something that you need to deal with as well, like how you are as a parent, and maybe that's getting in the way. Like you're feeling so much pressure to set an example, to be responsible and all that stuff, and so that pressure is building up, and then it's preventing you from moving forward and having this spiritual connection, okay? But they definitely feel a connection with you, but then they're feeling very pessimistic and a little stuck right now, and they wish they could tell you what's on their mind, but I think they're a little embarrassed and not grounded enough. Like I think I have a feeling that they don't even know where to begin, okay, to tell you, because it's just very complicated, and because they're a little overwhelmed, knocked off their feet a little. So that's what I see for pile number 1, and I hope maybe this resonates with you. If it does, you can comment in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, for pile number 2, you got Queen of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, Destiny reversed, heartache and loss reversed, and even your advice card is reversed, passion reversed. I'm just gonna leave it like this, reversed. I know it's kind of like annoying because it's like you have to flip your head around, but I just want you to know that pile number 2, I think your person and maybe even you is having a lot of problems, and at the moment, maybe emotionally, physically, or whatever it is, that it's not necessarily, when you see reverse card, it's not that bad of a thing. It just means that you're a little bit stuck. It's going to take a little bit more energy to flip the cards around, and also maybe there are some things that you need to look out for. Okay, this is just like a caution type of thing, so it's not necessarily a bad thing having them reversed, but definitely it's a little bit, the energy is a little stuck. Okay, so first of all, these 2 cards are what your person wants to say to you, and then these 2 cards are how they feel about you, and then this is just an advice that additional things that you should be look out for, you should be aware of, that type of thing. So this is just like an advice card. Okay, so first of all, Queen of Wands and the Fool. So they're both reversed. Queen of Wands is all about getting to know yourself little, and it's about passion, like wands, right? And Queen of Wands, they're very stable but at the same time passionate, but this is like reversed. So I feel like they want to take action, but they're too scared to take risks. Especially over here we have the Fool as well. Like, I think number 2 and number 1 are similar in some ways, but number 1 has, these 2 cards are upright, and but so the Fool card is always about taking risks, right? A new beginning, a new journey, a very new, like, it's like a child with no burden at all. But this is reversed. So I think your person is very cautious. I think they're a little bit stuck in the past. Even Queen of the Wands is a little bit, because it's reversed, so it's a little bit like that too. Like, movement and passion, like you want to move forward, but then you're always looking back and thinking like, gosh, like I have all these bad experiences in the past, this probably is not going to work out. So that's kind of something that they have on their mind that they wish that they could tell you, is that they're very scared to take that risk because they've risked before and they don't want to get hurt again. And this new journey, new beginning, they kind of wanted to stay in the safe zone. They want to stay in their comfort zone, and you're almost like too risky for them. Like, I think they like you too much. If they go head over heels again, they might get hurt, and they want to protect whatever is left of in them, like their heart, or whatever it is that they're trying to protect. And so they're a little bit stuck like that, and they can't just tell you that that's how they feel, because it's kind of cowardly, right? You don't want to take risks in life. Like, the higher the risk, the bigger the return, right? So they're being very conservative right now, and they don't want to take that step yet. Like the Fool is, in the traditional tarot card, is a person, like a kid, stepping off of the cliff, and they're too scared to do that right now. Okay, so so that's what they want to tell you, is that they don't want to take risks. They want to be safe. They don't want to get hurt again. And so maybe you need to provide them a little bit more security so that they are willing to do that again. But it's hard. Like, nobody can promise, like, you'll never get hurt. It's silly. But that is something that maybe because of that, they, you know, they think it's silly too. That's why they just can't tell you that, because they feel like even just you laughing at them like hurts their feelings, you know. And over here, this is how they feel about you. They do feel that you are their destiny. And this is the traditional card, is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Wheel of Fortune, if it's upright, it means like luck is on your side, everything is turning in your way and all that stuff. But this is reversed, so it's taking a little bit of time. Like they feel unlucky. They feel like, gosh, I'm always the unlucky one, and things, it never work out for me, right? And so that's how they feel. Like you're too good for them. You're too good to be true. You can't possibly like them back, and you know, and treat them the way they wanted to be treated. So, but at the same time, they do like you a lot, but they're just, again, they're scared to take that risk. And so they'd rather just stay put and do nothing about it, which is like this: stay put. And heartache and losses, right? This in the traditional card is the three of swords, and it's all about, you know, if you're familiar with the card, is like three swords stepped into the is being, you know, stuck in the heart. And so that's how they feel, like, you know, again, like what I was just saying, right? That they're scared to get hurt again, and in the past that it's really hard for them to get out of it, and even now they're still stuck kind of in it. So they're always, every time something happens, they always think back, oh, it's like, yeah, of course, you know, just that's that. Like they always refer to those bad experiences they had in the past, and afraid to take that step. But so, and I think they really like you to the point that they're scared if they do anything like furthering the thing, what if you reject them and they will lose you forever and ever, and they just can't accept that. So they rather just have it stay put like how it is right now, and not have it go forward, but not having it go backwards either. Okay, so you're just kind of like stuck in this, like, I don't know, the middle thing, and just, yeah. And over here, passion, it's reversed, but allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Like, I think, like I was saying, they have a lot of passion about you, and they really wanted to, right, Queen of Wands, passion, they want to show you how much passion they have, but then all these like things, that bad experiences in the past, that they're really scared. I just, for some reason, for pile number 2, I just feel like scared, very, very scared, to take that risk, despite of having this load of passion. Okay, and maybe you have all these passion too, and you, because this one is actually, could be both sides, because this is just an advice and things that you should look out for and watch out for. So maybe look for signs. I think if they like you that much, they can't hide that. So look for that sign that they really like you, and maybe you might need to take a little bit more lead in the relationship a little bit. So passion, it could be your side or his side or her side, right? Their side. That you guys share this passion, but I think no one wants to take a step forward just yet, because everybody's like, what if they don't like me? What if I'm just imagining everything, and then we can't even be friends anymore, and that kind of thing. Like, I will never be able to see this person, that would suck, and so I'd rather just not do anything about it. So that's what they wanted to say to you and how they feel about you, okay? And this is a little bit of advice that, you know, you two actually do have this passion, and you probably feel it too. That's why you're watching this video, right? So maybe you need to let the passion out a little bit more. Make it a little bit more obvious, okay? So that they're not gonna be scared that they will be rejected. So you might be hiding your passion. That's what I feel like. You might be hiding your passion, and so because you're like, oh, they're being kind of cold, so I don't want to show mine, right? And but if you show it a little bit, then they wouldn't feel like they would get rejected, and they might be able to reciprocate that passion back at you. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 2, and I hope this resonate with you, and you can leave any comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, so for pile number 3, you get Knight of Wands reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, Passion ignited reversed, Victory and success reversed. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So first of all, I wanted to point out is that pile number 3, people, you have a lot of wands energy. These 2 cards in the traditional deck are wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands and 6 of Wands. And wands is, and then there's the Knight of Wands. Wands is all about passion, movement, and that kind of thing. So again, this is reverse, but reverse does not mean that it is a bad thing. It sometimes just means that it's going to take you a little bit, take to you or your person a little bit more energy to reverse them, and also to be a little bit more cautious, okay, about what's coming or how you're feeling, etc. And so these 2 cards are what they wish they could say to you, or what they want to say to you, but they can't. And these 2 cards are how they feel about you. Okay, and then this last card is just a general advice, like you should look out for, watch out for, and just an advice, okay, for the relationship. So we'll start with these 2. What do they wish to say to you? So Knight of Wands is all about change, okay, about again, movement, as I was saying, but courage, having the courage to do stuff, moving forward, right? And then 3 of Cups is usually about celebration, about happiness, joy, spending time with friends and loved ones, cheering, right? And having them reversed. So first of all, a change. So he or she is resisting the change a little bit, okay? And also maybe perhaps because it's about movement, they're a little bit stuck as well. So it's really interesting today. All 3 piles, most of the cards are reversed, and maybe that's why this video is created, because, and that you're watching this video is probably because you guys are stuck, right? So pile number 3, again, this person, your person is a little stuck, and they're a little bit scared to make change, because sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad, right? And 3 of Cups is about celebration, about happiness and joy, and so I feel like they're a little bit sad for some reason. Yeah, they're a little sad, and maybe they're kind of in their shell. They don't want to go out and socialize. Not sure what the reason could be. Let me see, maybe don't tell the other 2 piles. I didn't draw extra cards for them. Let me find a new deck. We'll use these. Why they're feeling sad, okay? So we get a little bit of a clarifier why they're sad and they're scared to make changes. Because the reason for pile number 3, also I want to do a little bit of a clarifier, is because that over here, this is what they feel about you. It's victory and success, passion ignited, right? It's all great cards. It's just like, it's great cards, but then it's reversed. So it's almost like they have all these passion, but they're like, I don't want to get it started. I'm like scared. Victory and success. Maybe I almost feel like maybe things are going so well for you that you or this person is things are going so well with you and this person that they're kind of scared that it's going to be short-lived, and so they're purposely stalling it a little bit, and they probably think like things cannot go as smooth like this, as you know, that's ridiculous, right? And maybe your person sometimes feel very depressed as well. Like again, over here, 3 of Cups, they like to stay, be alone, do things on their own and not socialize with people, share they're not the type of person that kind of like to share their feelings and thoughts with other people. And maybe that's why so what they wanted to tell you is that they're not very good with telling people how they feel. Okay? And they're feeling sad about things. Let's see what they're feeling sad about. And what kind of change are they resisting? Maybe they're scared to get in a relationship. Maybe that's it. They're scared to get into a relationship, even though if they feel all these passion. It's like sometimes, when you get this crazy passion, like, oh my God, how can I like this person that much? Like, and you're scared and you want to take a step back and you don't want to move forward. And I feel like that could be also that. So let's see. 8 of Wands. Yep. So things are moving way too fast for them. It's reversed when I pulled it out. Things are going way too fast for them. And so they need to, like, good things, because usually 8 of Wands is a great thing, good news coming in, right? And so I think everything is moving way too fast for them. They're not used to having things moving this fast with this much success, and so they're a little bit scared. Okay, the Fool reversed as well. Yeah, taking a chance, taking a new beginning, because this is what pile number 2 got as well. The Fool reversed is like, it's kind of risky to just go all in like that. So to start a new journey, right? That's like unknown. That's scary for everybody. 7 of Pentacles. 7 Pentacles is about planting things, being patient, waiting for the results, and it's reversed. So the results is coming to you, so the results, like you're losing patience. He or she is planting all these things, and then they're getting these results so fast that it's kind of scary to them. See if we could have a positive. Oh, okay, there you go. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I was like, are we gonna get an upright card at all? It's all reversed. 10 of Chalices, upright. Yep. So deep down inside, they're very happy. Okay, they feel very emotionally fulfilled, but they're very scared that things are going so well that it cannot be. Okay, things can't go so well. How is that possible? And so they're resisting a little bit. They don't want to step into that unknown journey just yet, because what if it doesn't work out and they feel like they might get hurt, right? But I don't feel like this person is as cautious as the number 2 person's person. Does that make sense? Because number two's person, they're very cautious. They're super scared of heartaches and heartbreaks, and they're very stuck in this past energy. But for you, I don't feel that. I just feel like they're very excited to have this new thing coming in, but then they're scared that what if it doesn't work out and things are going way too fast. I think pile number 3 people, I think you probably met this person and everything just like one thing falls into another, and then everything just like going by so quickly, and it's crazy how like things just work out for you, and it's kind of scary. And so I think that's what this person wish that they could tell you, like, holy crap, like I am not used to having things going so well, even though I feel a ton of passion about you. I feel like our relationship is a great success, but how can that be, right? And then this is the advice: pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So maybe it's telling you to slow down a little bit, and sometimes you're going so fast you might miss some red flags that that maybe sometimes you two might not be compatible at that much. And I do feel like it's not a bad thing that the red flags. It's like you want to be more aware. So sometimes when you're so in love with the person, everything, even their like bad points, you're like, oh, I love that anyways, right? So you make everything so like beautiful, and like that's like a good point about them. But then eventually when like that passion dies a little bit, and then that's when, you know, reality hits. And so that's what it's trying to caution you, I feel like, about these red flags, is like you guys are going a little bit too fast, so maybe you want to slow down a little bit. But it is very emotionally fulfilling. He or she does feel it's very emotionally fulfilling, and happy, and having everything working out so well. Okay, so for pile number 3, that's what I see for your person. And let me know if this resonates with you, and if it does, leave in the comments below. If not, and let me know where I didn't get it right. I mean, it's a general rating, so a lot of things could apply to a lot of people. So anyways, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.